Oh, and one more thing.
What's up, guys? Steven here. Today we are going to be talking Zohran Mamdani. Now, I didn't plan on covering him again until he did something crazy, but it has already happened. The day after the election, Zohran released this video.
Good morning, New York City, and thank you. Last night we made history, and today we begin the work of making a new administration. Welcome to the transition. This is the period over the next few months where we build a city hall that delivers on the promises of our campaign, to make New York City affordable and to make government accountable to the people it serves.
So far this sounds great, right? He's going to get to work right away and bring in a bunch of experts to help make New York City everything he promised it would be.
As we prepare to govern, we'll start announcing the leaders who will help implement our agenda. People like deputy mayors who oversee entire areas of government, and the commissioners who carry out the critical work of city agencies. These appointments will be driven by excellence, integrity, and a hunger to solve old problems with new solutions. Talking to organizers on the front lines of the fight to improve our city, government veterans with proven track records, policy experts from around the country and the world, and working people who know better than anyone what our neighborhoods deserve. And this will be a period, like the campaign we ran in the City Hall to come, defined by transparency. Because New Yorkers deserve a government they can trust. On January 1st, I will be your mayor. New Year's Day, and a new era for this city.
Wow, so that sounds great. I can't wait for Mamdani. That's it. Cut the video there. Said everything he needs to say. Getting back to work. We're gonna get everything prepped up and ready so that we're ready to hit the ground running on January 1st, right?
One more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this moment. And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe in this movement. So I hope you'll make a donation at transition2025.com. Now let's get to work.
He's already asking for money. Guys, I can't. There's too much. So one day after winning the election, he already is asking for more money from donors. But I thought the millionaires and billionaires were gonna pay for everything. Now guys, this is a hilarious turd. I mean, the fact he couldn't even wait a couple days to say this, not even 24 hours from the results of the election. It's almost like that old black man from my last video knew what he was talking about.
Well, I don't think nothing is free.
So Zohran is immediately asking Democrats to provide even more support beyond what they already donated, already gave to the cause, and going out, voting, doing all that whole thing, campaigning for him, standing outside a polling station, harassing people, all of that fun stuff. And now you can give him money. Give me money. Money. So the internet's been having a field day with this, and it's been pretty fun to watch, I do have to say.
Oh, and one more thing.
Uh-oh, he has one more thing. All right, what's he gonna say? Let's see if he pisses everyone off.
Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again.
I need your donations. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. His dream for the future of the country and the city and you know, redistributing the wealth. Well, how's he gonna get the money to redistribute it? Well, before he takes it from you, offer up as much as you can. Bro! He's like, dude, this is crazy. He gets elected, he immediately starts asking for money. I've never even seen something like this. Like, even the leftoids, they're like, but wait a second. I thought electing this guy would give me free money. He wants my free money? Welcome to communism, dumb fuck. You played yourself.
Zohran Mamdani is literally such a clown. He just made an entire video saying, okay, we're gonna get ready for the transition, but remember how I told you guys to stop sending us money? Well, actually, we're gonna need your money for this transition, so send some money to 2025transition.com. You know all that free stuff that he's been promising? Guess what? Nothing's free. Everything costs money. Wow, what a shocker.
Nothing is free.
Good job, New York. You really elected a winner there.
Zohran, ven, Zohran. Es que yo jalé primero le traigo, apúrate. No, apúrate.
Tax the rich for $1. Now that's just diabolical. Zohran, how much money you need? I need about $3.50. Oh, bro's got the Charlie Brown meme. So as if that ad and all the memes and GIFs and videos that followed were not funny enough, or at least not laughing till you cry funny. Later, this image got posted on Alex Soros's Instagram. This was posted the day after the election and shows what appears to be election night, Zohran celebrating with Alex Soros. Now you might be telling yourself, Steven, who's Alex Soros? Why does it matter that Zohran Mamdani is with him on election night and celebrating? Who cares? It's probably just a cool buddy of his. Well, Alex Soros is an American investor best known for being the son of billionaire financier and philanthropist George Soros. He is often described as more outspoken and politically engaged successor to George Soros, focusing on social justice, human rights, and progressive causes. And if you don't know who George Soros is, well, if you've ever been told a scary story about Jewish financiers running the world and corrupting all the governments to push crazy social agendas, yeah, they were talking about George Soros. That's who that is. Soros has donated over $32 billion, not million, $1 billion per his own reports, not counting the stuff that doesn't go on the books, to promote open borders, criminal justice reform, LGBT rights, abortion access, drug decriminalization, and anti-Israel activism. So, who's funding the Abortion for All movement? Soros. Who's funding the Trans for All kids? Soros. Who's funding the Free All the Criminals and Defund the Police? Soros. Who's funding Give Drugs to Everybody, Make Everything Legal so heroin addicts are just sleeping on the street? Soros. Who's funding all the pro-Palestine campaigns across all of our schools, even though there's bigger genocides and worse genocides going on in the world? Soros. And who did Mamdani decide to spend his victory party with? The more outspoken son of George Soros. Guys, you gotta be kidding me. How more apparent can we get? How more in your face can we get? How much more can this slap you across the dome before you get it? This is the more politically active son of the billionaire that's literally been destroying the country for the last decade, driving costs through the roof, releasing criminals, flooding our streets with immigrants. This is the guy's son. He's in all the companies, and he's more extreme than his daddy. And that who Zohran Mamdani is hanging out with to celebrate his election victory. So does that video with him asking for money really surprise you? Does it really make you shocked? Talk about a mask off moment, man. Talk about a mask off moment. So that's it. Good luck, New York. That's what you voted for. I hope you get everything you were promised. I personally hope the best for New York, but I don't see Mamdani being the answer. He clearly sold y'all a bill of goods while being backed by the exact people causing the chaos and destruction in your streets and in your lives. And I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Steven, you can't convict the guy just because he took a picture with somebody. Come on, that's silly. Well, Zohran received about $40 million overall through the different networks that Soros funds and puts money in the pockets of. This is all legal donations reported to the IRS. We don't know what happens behind the scenes, but this is the stuff that was reported. And if you look into the ways they did it, it's funneled through a bunch of NGOs and shell corporations, so it's not the easiest to track. So that's just 40 million we know that we can track. And considering his campaign only reported to raise $16.8 million, saying that it's an 8-to-1 match from public funding, but $40 million went into side NGOs that supported him, did things like quote unquote voter education, where they help illegal immigrants and people who shouldn't be voting get false IDs in order to vote and things like that. There's plenty of videos online you can watch on all that, but that's all just conspiracy theories, you know. It's not like there's a paper trail, videotapes, all of that. I mean, you know. But that would require more than a 20-minute video, Steven, so we're not going to look at that. We'll close with this fun article from Babylon Bee. Mamdani dethrones Gavin Newsom as U-Haul's top salesman. I love it. The memes are fun. The reality isn't. But hey, we're working. Keep praying. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later.